the Adele Las Vegas residency that has cancelled, it is spiraling out of control, and the reasons of COVID that were given may not have been the real reasons, but it also looks like it's not set to be rescheduled in any capacity. Hey guys, it's Murad Murali here again with another video. If you have not subscribed, it is daily and consistent content. You heard that here first. Head over to my Instagram, Patreon for support and my merch. And let's get straight into this video, guys. My merch. So, Adele, the Las Vegas residency, it's been nothing short of a nightmare for a lot of people, including Adele, the backstage team, set designers, and of course her beloved fans who paid so much money to attend these concerts, you know, renting out hotels, apartments, whatever you want to call it, just to be there for her. And only 24 hours before it was cancelled, she took to Instagram to relay a very emotional breakdown and apologize to a lot of people. But I personally just don't think it was sufficient enough, simply because of the timing to put this out there. And 24 hours prior, you know, everybody is literally there. People are probably getting ready as you're uploading this video for your concert, only for them now not to go there, and now they have nothing else to do, and they've spent nearly, you know, $10,000 to $12,000 for a ticket, because a lot of people want to obviously see Adele. So she obviously then took to FaceTime with a lot of her fans, and she spoke to them on a personal basis, and basically, you know, was very upset about everything, and they were fine, they were forgiving because they were, you know, speaking to her. And it seemed that it was a great PR move for her cancelling everything, but it seems that now it's spiraling out of control even more, and a lot of different reasons are coming out of the woodworks. One of the major bad choices that have been made for Adele is that she is being replaced as of right now to fill in those slots that she has cancelled. Keith Urban's is set to, you know, do at least 5 to 6 shows replacing Adele for the parts that she has cancelled. But although what's being filled in is what's being cancelled, and therefore she should come back when everything's rescheduled, it's looking like that won't even happen either, and that things won't take place. So other reasons for why is that it seems that she was clashing a lot with designer Esmeralda Devlin over the stage production, and her team demanded an overhaul of sound and video system. Adele's team were a nightmare to work with, and rehearsals were littered with tears and tantrums. 2022 is now looking to be a complete write-off. A source told us, in spite of the set costing millions to put together, Adele was unhappy with the result, and she made her feelings very clear to Esmeralda. She was already nervous, and the falling out sent her spiraling into a panic because she was desperate that everything should be perfect. Adele cancelled her residency after launching into a furious rant over a swimming pool stunt planned for the big money shows. She was supposed to stand in the middle of one whilst belting out her hits, but likened the final design to an old pond and refused. A US source told how a plan had been hatched for her to be hoisted up in a pool during her weekends with Adele shows, which had seen tickets selling up to $9,000 a ticket. But they said when she saw the finished design, she refused to take part. Adele described the pool as a baggy old pond and refused point blank to stand in it. The intention was to fill it with water on the set as if she was basically floating. So I think it just looks like, as well as that Brit Awards, she's going to be performing there, but it's going to be a video link up, which, you know, it's not really the same thing. We want you there. You know, you are from London, you are from England. Why won't you just come to the Brit Awards? I don't understand. But she seems to be sobbing and making, you know, a lot of calls and crying a lot to her boyfriend, Rich Paul, and basically just confiding in him and not really knowing what to do about everything that has taken place. And now reports are saying that she isn't actually ever going to reschedule with this, and that is set to be cancelled completely. Now, if that takes place and it does not come back as these reports allegedly put out there, then that in itself is going to be completely embarrassing and a huge chip in her career, because it's going to damage the loyalty from her audience. But as well, it's a Vegas residency. You know, you're not going on tour anywhere. You're literally in one spot. So it looks like it wasn't COVID that were the main reasons for why this Vegas residency ever was put in place, as Adele mentioned, and that she was having major clashes with a lot of the team backstage, especially Esmeralda Davis, who's worked with the likes of Beyonce and a lot of other people. Adele just did not like what she was trying to plan, didn't want to be in a pond or around a pond or whatever. And, you know, these were some of the reasons that led to everything being cancelled. And she's just been crying on the phone hysterically to her close loved ones. And it's just all spiraling out of control. All of these reports have come out in the past, 24 hours about what is taking place. There seems to be a lot of updates on this. And I just hope that she pulls it together, not only for her sake, but just for her public image, for her audience as well, because for a whole residency to be planned and cancelled like that in seconds, guys, I think it's just really scary. And I don't think her audience would want to return, because a lot of people have uploaded videos out of frustration of the fact that they've rented places, rented hotels, and they can't even reschedule because they've taken PTO, which is that their time off work, to attend these Adele concerts. How can they attend a rescheduling if they can't get more time off work? They can't. So that also means that not only are they even more frustrated that they've been lied to or whatever 24 hours prior, but as well as that, will there even be sales similar to the first residency? I don't think so, because the lack of loyalty and the fact that people can't just physically get time off work. It's not easy. Not everybody has a life. A lot of people do 9 to 5s. They're in a contract. They can't get out. They live abroad. Not many people live in Las Vegas. You go there for residencies and fun and whatever. So it's all spiraling out of control, this entire residency. And I am now following this. I'm keen to see how she's going to get this back on track, because I don't know if she's ever going to. And if you're never going to reschedule anything, do they get refunds? I should hope so, that they get some kind of refund. But even then, people are livid online. They're very upset, and they've been speaking about this basically all last 3-4 days. And I've just been following these reports. And COVID isn't the only reason. Let me know what your thoughts are, guys, when it comes to this. Subscribe to the channel. Click that button. It is daily and consistent content. Click that button, and I will catch you guys soon for another video.